understanding moisture retention terminology, because so many people on the internet keep getting it wrong.
Oil cannot moisturize your hair or scalp. It is a sealant, not a moisturizer in any way, shape or form. If there is moisture already present in your hair, already there, it can seal and lock that moisture in. If it's moisture you seek, you need water. H2O. Hydration is how successful your hair is at absorbing and retaining the moisture from the water. If you do use oil, use it as the last step in your routine to seal in that moisture, which is the water, for as long as possible, remembering that water will always evaporate. There is nothing we can do about that. That is science. But depending on the oil, it can help create a barrier that will slow the evaporation of the water, which is the moisture, down. The key ways to keep your hair moisturized and hydrated for longer periods of time: wash your hair every 7 to 10 days. When you wash it, cleanse your hair at least twice to ensure that your hair and scalp is clean enough to allow the water to actually be getting in. When choosing a leave-in conditioner, always make sure it's water-based, and the formulation includes humectants, which are ingredients like honey, aloe vera or glycerin, and they will help to attract more moisture, i.e. water, from the air and from the product itself, and bind and lock it into your hair strand so you can retain that water for as long as physically possible. And if you apply heat when you're conditioning, say with a TT heat hat like the one I sell, heat from this will help to swell and lift the outer protective layer of your hair strand, which will help not only all of those good ingredients that have been pre-formulated into that very expensive conditioner that you purchase to try and help your hair care journey to penetrate deeper into your hair strand and be way more effective, but it also helps the water molecules from the conditioner and the water you're actually washing your hair with to get into the innermost parts of your hair strand. Then when you rinse off your hair and it cools down, it traps all of that extra moisture inside of your hair, as opposed to leaving it on the surface so it evaporates like that. All of this is in my book, How to Love Your Afro. Just by the way, like, I've written a book so you don't have to struggle with these types of things. I have a whole chapter on moisture retention.
What is moisture? Moisture versus conditioning. Understanding products. How to retain moisture. Right here. How to seal in moisture. Understanding moisture retention terminology, because so many people on the internet keep getting it wrong.
And if you want to get your hands on a copy of How to Love Your Afro, listen, the book is everywhere. Amazon, Waterstones, Barnes & Noble, Amazon.com. Every major bookstore you will find this book. Ask the people for the book and they will give you the book. And then we don't have to be living in Struggle Town anymore.